Hi there, and welcome to this Max Moment. Now today I'm asking you this question. Do you currently spend time or invest time? Because to some people this may sound like the same thing, but as we discover, there is a huge difference between the two. Because which word you choose will directly impact the direction in which your life is heading. And how you use your time tells yourself and everyone else around you about what you value. And by looking at your habitual schedule and seeing what you are committed to, will show exactly who you currently are, and more importantly, who you are becoming. Because you see, to spend, it means to use something up or to exhaust it. So when we spend time, we're typically seeking an activity to help us just pass the time, or to change our state, or to gain only a short-term pleasure without long-term benefit. Now, to invest means to expend our resources, right? But with the expectation of gaining a return on that investment. So when we invest our time, we are seeking and engaging in activities which will bring about more meaningful rewards and longer-term results. So for instance, are you spending time complaining about your problems, or are you investing time in finding a solution? Are you spending time working at a job that just pays the bills, or are you investing time in a profession that fulfills your life purpose? Are you spending time watching reruns of all your favorite TV shows, or are you investing time in reading books that will expand your knowledge? Are you spending time with people who settle for less than they can be, or are you investing time in a network of people that want more and will challenge you to grow? Are you spending time to improve yourself as an athlete only at scheduled practice time, or are you investing time by yourself to become the very best that you can be for you and your team? Are you spending time in the class at the back of the room just because you have to be there, or are you investing time sitting at the front engaged in the lecture because you have an opportunity to learn and obtain an education that others can only dream of? Are you spending time paralyzed by emotions of fear and worry and frustration, or are you investing time in empowering emotions of faith and love and gratitude? Because you see, what we focus on, we get more of. And what we choose to give our attention to will be the results that we attract. So thus, we must invest our time in activities that will align with our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, and our life vision to be able to achieve that which we desire. Because you see, John Wooden, he was considered one of the greatest coaches of all time, winning 10 national championships, 7 in a row. And he's a wonderful example of how the successful invest their time. Because after a grueling season, most coaches and players, they take a break. But Coach Wooden, however, he developed a different habit. After the basketball season ended, instead of celebrating the championship, he would immediately turn his attention to the next season and how he could get better. So he would choose one basketball or coaching technique to improve on, and then he would immerse himself for 2 to 3 weeks in researching everything he could about that topic. And this investment each year was one of the ways that he was able to continue evolving as a coach, and it led that successful program that he had, and it would overcome complacency, which often is synonymous with winning and success. Because see, I've shared before that one of the most common things that I hear is, I don't have enough time. Right? So let's do a quick equation to show you how easy investing our time can be. Right? Say you really wanted to learn a new skill or read a book that you've been trying to finish or something like that. If you commit 20 minutes of your daily schedule 5 times a week to invest in that activity, over the course of 1 year, you will have invested 86 extra hours in that activity. So could you find 20 minutes in your current schedule to invest in something that is important to you? Of course you can. But some will choose to watch TV for an extra 20 minutes rather than read that book. Some will choose to scroll through social media for an extra 20 minutes rather than go and work out. Like some will choose to hit the snooze button and sleep an extra 20 minutes rather than have a productive morning. Like the choice is yours, but ultimately we all get what we must have, and nobody is ever too busy. It's just a matter of priorities. So like, what if I could give you an extra 2 weeks a year that you could do anything with? Would you like that? Everyone would, right? Well, how do you get an extra 2 weeks a year? Don't waste 20 minutes. 20 wasted minutes a day added up equals 2 weeks at the end of the year. Think about what you could do with 2 weeks a year, right? So make the choice to stop spending time on things that will only lead you to fall short of your potential. Instead, invest in the opportunities and activities that will help you live into your greatest potential. Listen, you were born to be extraordinary, so invest in that. And as you do, choose to make today a great day. And as always, choose to live life to the max.